All right, everybody, we're doing some cylinder volume formulas. So we are looking at a cylinder. This is a right cylinder, and we are going to be using both the exact and the approximated volume for both of them. So I'm going to show you how to do both of those things. So the first thing I want to do is start off with my formula for a volume of a cylinder, which is V is equal to pi r squared times the height. So then we start with that, and we're going to plug in the numbers that we have. So we have the height, which is 13. That's easy to see. That is the bottom to the top of this. So I'm going to plug in the 13 right here. But the problem is I don't have the radius. So I have a full size length from this side to this side, which is straight across through the center, which is called your diameter. So in order for me to get my radius, I need to cut that number in half, which makes that 10. So I'm going to plug in the radius with 10. And then we're doing the formula on this. Again, depends on the calculator you are using. What I usually suggest is rearranging this formula so order of operations works appropriately. What that means is put that exponent first and do 10 squared, and then do the 13. And the reason why I'm going to do the numbers first, followed by the pi at the end, is because I need to do exact and approximated. So exact means doing the numbers themselves. So I do 10 times 10 because that's 10 squared. That's going to be 100. And then 100 times 13. I'm going to do that, which is nice and easy. And we get V equals 1300 with the pi symbol after it. That right there is what's known as your exact volume. That requires you to not hit the pi button, which means you're not cutting any numbers off. It's staying intact. So my exact volume is 1300, and then it's going to have the pi symbol after it, and then we use whatever the information is, which in this case is a feet for units, and then these are going to be cubed. So that's how you do exact. Now when you're doing an approximated volume, the only thing we're going to do is just do the 1300, and we're going to multiply it times the pi button, which you should be able to find on your calculator somewhere. There it is. You can see that. And then now you have a decimal, which has all these numbers. That is your approximated. So we're going to round to the nearest tenth, which would be right after the decimal, the 1 decimal place. And because the 7 after it would round that number up, it's going to be a finalized answer of 4,084.1. And then we're going to do feet cubed. And that's how you do a right cylinder volume. And that's the exact as well as the approximated value for the volumes. And if you want more questions like these, find them on my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at U1 Algebra. All these are located in the volume playlist of all of those areas. And don't forget to share, like, save, follow me for more, and I will see you soon.